Hi, my name is Darren from HJ.tax, and we're the team that seeks to demystify that sometimes confusing world of international tax. And today we want to approach it a bit differently. Rather than just get into a really deep technical discussion about some tax topics, I want to recognize that the tax tail doesn't necessarily wag the dog. And we have the honor and the privilege of having a conversation with David. And David has a lot of expertise with working with business owners who are doing things internationally. David, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is David Deaton. I'm a co-founder with my colleague Ann Thompson, and we have started MindSalt 8 more years ago. Over the last 30 years, I've been working with organizations on the research and decision making and strategy within a variety of different contexts and sizes. So both internationally, for which I have some experience in, but then also in just a variety of sizes of organizations as well. $3 billion revenue organizations down to our local businesses, for which we have a lot of passion and heart for.
Okay, fantastic. Bit of a segue because now I'm thinking something about what you said got me thinking about AI. When I mean AI, the large language models, the LLMs, so whether it's Grok or whatever, ChatGPT. How does that factor in? How is this access to not just knowledge that we have within our own organization, but the way knowledge is being filtered and presented using these technology tools? I see that from 2 points of view. As knowledge brokers, because that's essentially what we are. Now we have an additional competitor, but at the same time, as knowledge brokers, we have an additional tool at our disposal. How does that factor in from your point of view?
I think that if throughout time, we've never been shy of using tools to help us be more effective. I think we have to recognize that this is a great tool that allows us to be more efficient for our clients. From our perspective, I think our clients would be horrified if we weren't using AI. That means
Yeah,
we're wasting their dollar. That means that we're being inefficient. That means we're not harvesting as much knowledge that might be out there in order to bring it into what they're asking us from an enterprise perspective. If a client turned to me and was and we were sort of boastful that we weren't using AI, I'd probably fire us. I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. Being the most judicious with our clients' resources and recognizing that their success is paramount. However, to make them an enduring enterprise, which is our commitment and mission. I think with that, what's a very interesting, I think, shift that is actually can be very healthy. First of all, there's many challenges with all the tools we use. There's challenges with AI. I don't want to be naive to any of those things. But I think what's a really important shift is that we oftentimes came to people because they were the computer that was aggregating information together and they could just spit it out. But really what we value the most is the questions that we ask. And what AI is all challenging us to do is ask better questions to get the information. And the better you are at creating prompts, asking simple questions to next time you're in ChatGTP about, hey, what questions would you like to know to better answer this question that I'm asking you, ChatGTP?
right.
And they give you, hey, could you tell me this? Could you tell me this? Could you tell me this? So think about that in our own lives when we misspeak or miscommunicate with people. We don't step back and say, hey Sue, or hey Jim, what would be helpful for you to understand so that I can give you a better response? And we don't just do that. But now we're going to learn to do that because what's valuable is not just the ability to create information. What's valuable is the creativity to create questions to get the right information. And so that doesn't change. If we went into our public library tomorrow and we pulled a book off the shelf and we said, well,
Mhm.
this is now the new truth. I just pulled a book and this is everything. And that's kind of what people are doing with AI right now. But
Yeah,
that's not what we do as critical thinkers. What we
yeah.
do when we pull a book off the shelf is we say, who disagrees with this? What would they
Mm,
say? What's the book to the left that has an additional thought on it? What's the book to the right? It's actually our
mm,
questions that are
mm.
making us better critical thinkers. And we just have a library as a resource to help be better critical thinkers. I think what you're going to see over time is people really putting an increased emphasis on the question askers, the people that are able to facilitate and ask great questions from the tools around us. And that's going to become a new, amazing skill that has been perhaps more suppressed in the past than it should be. And I also think you're going to see the information in AI being used for deeper human connection
Mm.
and really thinking about it as not a tool for operational efficiency, but a tool for deeper and richer human connection. No one critiques a guitar as a tool for being
Yeah.
a way in which I can connect my spirit and my soul to you as an individual. And we're going to start to say, hey, AI, it's not just about making me better. It's about making the connections and relationships that I have better. How do we use it for that? And it will start to become a really joyful instrument, much like the guitar, to really connect
Mm.
us with people because we know relationships are really, really important in our business communities.
Thank you. That's a great analogy. So, David, if someone wanted to reach out to you and to find out more about you and your team and perhaps engage your services, what's the best way to do that? How can they best find you?
Yeah, wonderful. Both through our website and LinkedIn. So the website would be themindsalt.com. I'm happy to reach out. You can actually set up a meeting straight from the website as well. Or LinkedIn. Just find my name, David Deaton, with the organization, The Mind Salt. We have a company page, I have my personal page, and respond to messages and really look forward to people making that connection and reaching out.
Fantastic. Thank you.